wait. That is why I'm done. I want to come home. Like I wanna go back to school and I wanna get my kids back.
Molly, stop. Just
I need to be home. And I want to detox. Do that here.
no.
No, Mom, please. But I'm
See you when you're clean.
After a journey to get her daughter Molly sober, Deb finally sees hope when Molly completes 4 days of detox. However, Deb's hopes are shattered when she finds Molly passed out on the bathroom floor after a relapse. Deb faces the difficult decision of whether to continue supporting her daughter through the addiction or cut her off completely. What should Deb do now? But before we begin, please consider subscribing to our channel. A year after last seeing her, 31-year-old drug addict Margaret Molly Wheeler walks to her mother Deb's house, remembering times before her fall. She insists that she is ready to be sober and begs her mother to allow her to stay for a few days before going to detox. Deb, although clearly ambivalent about the matter, stands with her in support of her husband Chris, feeling that aiding Molly in any way will serve as being an enabler. Molly spends the night outside her mother's house and is persistent about her recovery. The next morning, a frustrated Deb agrees to take Molly to detox. Upon arrival, it is revealed that Molly has been an addict for over a decade, has lost custody of her children, and is on her 15th attempt at sober. 4 days after commencing detox, she is offered an opioid antagonist in order to help her on the road to sobriety. However, she must stay off any drugs for an additional 4 days before it is safe for her to receive the first shot and then accept an additional shot each month. On her first day at home, Molly learns that though Deb about many of her misdeeds during her time as an addict, many of which Molly clearly regrets. Deb remains suspicious of Molly's intentions, but by the end of the day, secretly begins to have hope. On the second day, Sean, Molly's ex, allows her to see their children. Although at her first reluctant, they are happy to see her and make the most of their time together. She and Deb go grocery shopping, where they see Coach Miller, who invites Molly to speak to her class about drug addiction. Back at home, Deb reveals she was very unhappy with Molly's father, Dale, as she felt forced into marriage after becoming pregnant with Molly's older sister Ashley, as this led to her walking out on the family. Molly has always held this abandonment against Deb and blames her addiction on these events. Deb dismisses this, admitting to Dale's implied mental and emotional abuse was the reason for her leaving. Much to Molly's surprise, Molly speaks to Coach Miller's class on her third day at home. While speaking to the class, she releases her emotions, is blatant and transparent with the children about her situation and experiences, using the moment to vent. This causes Deb to openly express her optimism and hopes that this time Molly will finally recover. Afterwards, Molly asks that Deb take her to see Sammy, a friend and fellow addict. There, Deb has a chance to encounter with Molly's ex-boyfriend Eric, who reveals that Molly has been pregnant. Molly later confesses to Deb that she was pregnant but gave the baby up for adoption. That evening, Molly receives a phone call from the Detox Center and learns that due to issues with her health insurance, she cannot get a shot until Monday, adding an additional 3 days to her wait and thus the fight against her urges. A suspicious Deb questions the call. They argue and Molly leaves with Sean. The additional days become excruciating for Deb as she attempts for contact to Molly to no avail. On Monday morning, Molly arrives at the house urging Deb to get ready so they will not miss her appointment at the detox facility. However, before they leave, Molly asks Deb for her urine, confirming Deb's suspicions. Molly further admits that she has relapsed. Despite this, she is very strong on getting sober front, and Deb provides her urine. At the center, Molly receives the shot, but due to her having drugs in her system, she goes into withdrawal and they rush to the hospital. 4 months later, Molly is still living with Deb, visits her children regularly, is getting ready for the next shot, and is on her way to recovery. The movie ends with a line about a real life mother and daughter who inspired the movie. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comment section below which movie you want us to recap next. As always, until the next time.